to be at this presentation, and my appreciate to the dear team and the organization of the scientific chair to let me be presented at this precious moment. It's simply the topic that I am presenting is about the women's health. That is very basic, but is very fundamental points. It's not the details of like endometrial hyperplasia or other medical topics. It's just the general aspect of the importance of the women's health, which is just, we would say, women, ladies, as the basic nurturing role, as the motherhood, how much is important they be healthy. And by the gift, it's been given by nature, we as women, unlike the men, the male sex, we are throughout our life, we are exposing to different states, different level of hormonal changes and hormonal fluctuation, that it may great challenges that we have to overcome to them in each stage of our life. For example, when we reach to the age of puberty, we exposed to the stage of menstruation. That it's exposed us to the hormonal change, that some symptoms like premenstrual symptoms that create some challenges, that how this hormonal effect of changing of the estrogen and progesterone level to affect our, not only our body, of the physiological change, affect our emotions, our mental, our focus, our concentration, that eventually it has a great consequence in our quality of our life and even the psychological status of us. So we can give simple example, the puberty and throughout the pregnancy, during.
Doctor, please share your slides.
Hello, can you hear?
Yes, doctor, please share your slides.
Yes, thanks. So just these are simple and giving that to remind us, as we all aware, but sometimes we need to be reminded. We know what is our physiology as women, but we need to be reminded, to be updated, that how much these changes can affect our daily life, our social interaction, our education, and simply our lifestyle. So we need to be updated, to be aware, like any other issue, any other like problem, that how can be solved in the easier way when we know what is the cause of that issue, of that problem. This is simply is compatible with our women physiological change throughout the hormonal change. As I mentioned, during the menstruation, some changes. So during the like pain with the menstruation, dysmenorrhea, this is another affection. During the 9 months of physiological adaptation to the pregnancy, which another, like not only the body changes, is, as I earlier mentioned, about the emotional, mental, psychological, sometimes could create some depression, excitement. All these are that really we need to, if we know these are normal, so because there are lots of ladies, they come to our clinic at the practice when they expose, for example, to the some depression or irritation of the mood, nervousness in the premenstrual period, that we call it premenstrual syndrome, which is not very rare. So if we explain to them, and if they be updated, they will know through the public media information, the newsletter, the community information, the gathering information. So they will know this is normal, this is a natural part, and we can give them some guidance. Or like other changes, for example, postpartum and other changes, breastfeeding and other changes. So this makes really for women lots of up and down and fluctuation in the adjustment, instead to be one steady exposure to one steady level of the hormonal level. But for us as a women, lots of change, and this is getting to a quite quiescent scenario if nothing else nothing extra unexpected happened to the body changes of women. apart from these natural or physiological changes. So then it is the other to say that the middle age or a decade of 5 or nearly 50 years old, that our colleague earlier was talking about the average age of menopause on some medical topic. So just mention at this decade is another, in fact, fundamental or tremendous changes happen again because of withdrawal of estrogen and progesterone, which is not anymore created in the bodies of ladies at this age. And this is another chapter in the women's life that really needs another preparation, not only in the body to be enough strong and strength to cope with these changes, mainly of the mindset preparation in advance to cope with the hot flashes, effect of if they work in in the office work, in the social relation, in the education, it can easily affect in the overnight hot flashes, the sleeping can be affected, insomnia during the day, post day of that, it will affect their focus, their concentration. These are really, it sounds simple. It sounds, of course, obviously is natural, but it has a very crucial effect in each woman's life. So what we are just highlighting this point, just apart from all the details of different topic, different medical topic, just simply because this is our real life, this is exposure to these changes. So we need, as a matter of, to say, conclusion, to take this message to home message, so that simply just to be regularly reminded and updated, to make like to say gathering like community clubs for the ladies to give the latest information, if any, apart from how they can cope. For example, say, okay, lady, you are 47, 48, you are getting toward the changes of your menstrual pattern, is nothing wrong with you. Don't think, oh, something is wrong. This is common, it's happened at this age. The periods, for example, getting irregular, this is a transitional period of your life. So this is normal if you feel sometimes hot flashes. So we need to give them update. We as the people in the medical field, we know, but normally women in the social community, they don't know. So we are the one, we have this responsibility, and this is our, in fact, we are quite lucky. We got this knowledge to be a route of service to giving some medical information and updated to our ladies. So, for example, we have so many patients, they come to our clinics, to our clinical practice with very nervousness, very irritated. My doctor, I am worried something is wrong. So when they have some regular information, we can arrange, I told, some simple brochures to give them 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the information, what happened at this decade of life. What happened, for example, lady, you are breastfeeding, of course, because of the effect of the prolactin hormone, the hormone of the breastfeeding, of course, it will be very high chance your period will be stopped. So don't worry that you are early menopause or premature ovarian failure. Some simple, but they can be very crucial. Or also, we can guide them. So at that age, for example, premenopausal or menopausal, it is transitional, how can having a healthy lifestyle to have, for example, less processed food. They look simple, but very, very helpful. Less processed food, more natural food, to have a healthier lifestyle, to have, for example, regular exercise. Even they don't have access to gym, a regular like walking 20, 30 minutes a day. If it's possible, 2, 3 times a day, even they don't live in a nearby, like to say, a villa or the exposure to the greenery or area, they live in an apartment, so they don't have access to nice fresh air, but they can at least once or twice a week to be exposed to the nature. This will help the body that already is doing, body having its own brain, it's doing to adjustment, but speed up to ease this overcoming this in fact, the changes. So how, for example, healthier lifestyle, healthier nutrition, even they encourage them to have some sort of the yoga or even meditation. So this really can help, because we know that the mothers, the ladies, apart from themselves, they have the nature of to be a motherhood, like the mother earth. So they are nurturing their children. So we need a healthy lady, a healthy woman to can grow up and raise up and to carry the 9 months pregnancy, a healthy fetus, and later on to growing up their children. So a healthy lady, a healthy mother, how much is important. So simply, I think my topic wasn't so in the medical detail, but I tried to be very simple, essential and straightforward, how much is important. This like a triangle, we can say like a triangle effect of the, like one corner, one angle of this triangle shape is like the body changes, which is naturally happening, how these body changes affect our emotion, our mind, and even at the higher level, our psychological status. So by having this regular information to our ladies, simply by making like a, as I told you, a simple brochure, or even make nice club community once a while, once a month, they gather to have fun, interchange their opinion, their feeling. So I would say it's a great idea. Thank you very much. I don't think I don't want to repeat. That's just how much is important, this simple but very fundamental point of women's health. Thank you very much for all the audience, and have a lovely day.
Thank you, doctor, for your
Thank you very
presentation.
much. It was more about just really effect of psychological and mental status, because about the body physiology and pathophysiology, I think my colleagues, they've been very nicely presented of the different topics.